Good morning, and welcome to this morning's morning report. Migration crackdown. Yeah, how much lip service is this going to prove to be? Foreign criminals jailed for over a year will be banned from Britain under tough new immigration rules. We've been hearing the new Home Secretary talk a lot about being tough on immigration, and she's talked about it, and she's talked about it, and she's talked about it some more. So far, I've yet to see her do a goddamn thing. In fact, when it comes to law and order, this is turning out to be one of the weakest Conservative governments I've ever witnessed. Foreign criminals jailed for over a year will be barred from Britain under tough new immigration rules. Home Secretary Pratik Patel will announce the beefed up measures for border force and immigration officials on Monday. Persistent offenders such as pickpockets and burglars can also be banned by officials, even if they have been sentenced to less than a year in jail, reports the Telegraph. The change would mean criminals from the European Union are treated the same as currently happens to those from non-EU countries. Under the present rules, convicted former lags from the bloc can only be excluded on a case-by-case basis. But the Telegraph revealed border force and immigration officials will be able to block the entry of those migrants found guilty of serious crimes in a migration crackdown. Yeah, so far all we've heard of this government is complete and utter lip service, absolute lip service when it comes to immigration, so I'll believe it when I see it. People who attack police officers, ambulance staff face 2 years jail under new plans. They should already be getting 2 years straight off. They should be getting more than that if you assault an emergency worker. People who attack 999 workers could have their jail terms doubled to 2 years under plans outlined today. A consultation could lead to maximum sentence being lifted from 12 months for those convicted of attacking a police officer, firefighter, prison officer or paramedic. Announcing the study, Justice Secretary Robert Buckland said being punched, kicked or spat at should never be part of the job for our valiant emergency workers who put their lives on the line to keep the public safe. It should be an automatic 5 years. In my humble opinion, if you attack an emergency worker, that should be an automatic 5 years, straight up. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. Let's have a look at what else is going on. Let's go to the world. Let's see what's happening in the world. Poland's Duda holds slim lead in presidential election, exit poll suggests. UN votes to limit aid to Syria's rebel-held region to single crossing. US turns screws on maritime industry to cut off Venezuela's oil. Country's got the largest oil reserves in the world. Beautiful what socialism does to your country, isn't it? I hope viewers will reflect on the fact that the invasion of Iraq was utterly pointless, from the Telegraph. Oi oi. Wouldn't go as far as to say it was pointless. Director of BBC documentary Once Upon a Time in Iraq. Yeah, it had to be the bullshitting broadcasting corporation, didn't it? Simple matter of Iraq. The first time we went into Iraq was to remove Saddam Hussein from Kuwait. He invaded Kuwait, and the Telegraph that were all screaming for us to go in. They were all screaming for us to go in. They were all over there on the ground showing us pictures of women and children in Kuwait, like about how the collapse of the country's economy because the oil fields had been seized was damaging these people's lives, and they begged us to go in. So we went in. Then 11 years later, after complete lip service from Saddam Hussein, we had to go in again. Now, where Tony Blair and Bush completely ballsed it up was, rather than turning round to the British people and the American people and everybody else and saying, look, we know he's had weapons of mass destruction and we're really not prepared to take him at his word this time round that he hasn't, so we're going to go and have a look. That's what they should have done. Rather than lying by saying he definitely had them, they should have just told the truth. Look, we cannot take the guy at his word. We're going to go in and have a look. And there would never have been a problem. I'm a former paratrooper who fought Islamic State after Manchester bomb. This is going back to the terror offences that I covered a little bit last week. The Daniel Burke. Savage. Goes over, fights Islamic State, comes back, gets nicked for terrorism. Couldn't make it up. What else is going on? What else? UK and France set up hit squad to fight Channel crossing Gans on day. Yeah, 200 illegal migrants are caught. Right, let's have it right. They're not caught. They're ferried into the UK. Let's have it right. They're ferried in. I'll be covering this later on my page. Shocking video shows mash brawl erupt in rooftop bar as revellers hurl tables and chairs and DJ cowers behind decks. This was bound to happen. People have been cooped up for 3 months. Well, with that, I think we will leave it this morning. You'll be safe out there, and if you can't be safe, win.